And it's far in this game, he's the only
lineup that struck out so far, and now he strikes.
And oh, he can't get out of the way of that one, so the leadoff man will be on.
You never want to hit a guy, but he's been struggling early, and the hitters have owned the inside part of the plate in the inner half and start to become more effective. Has to command it in there, though.
Chance, Ryan Zimmerman. He flew out in his last at bat. He comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. And they start him out away with a cold strike.
Especially after drilling the last guy up at the plate. That's just a great job to get your mechanics back under you and establish yourself back in the strike zone.
A swinging strike, and now it's 0-2. Set to deliver on 0-2. Here it comes. Back up the middle, and Zimmerman has a base hit.
You don't see that too much in today's game. Most guys, it doesn't matter what the count is. They're looking to line them, drive the ball out of the ballpark. Not the case here. Good two-strike adjustment, able to punch a ground ball through a hole for a single.
Into the box now, the Nationals pitcher, Patrick Corbin. And he's looking to make something happen here with 2 on and nobody out.
Well, early in the count, expect him to look for a ball to drive. If he gets 2 strikes against him, he'll need to change his plan and focus on moving the runners up. This game is too close to get greedy.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. And now a bunt attempt here as he gets this one down. And you can't ask for much more out of a pitcher than that. The sacrifice works to perfection.
The batter, number 7, shortstop, Trey Turner.
Ready once again, Trey Turner. Already 2 for 2. He'll look to add on right here. And it looks as though the decision makers in the dugout will give him a free pass to first, so the bases are loaded here on the intentional walk, and the force play is now in order.
Adam.
Now at the plate, Adam Eaton. He's working on a 1 for 2 trip to the mound.
This is a situation where you have to step out of the box and tell yourself, my job is to get the runner in from third. It'd be nice to gap one and get them both in, but you want to be productive.
2-0 now. Into the gap in left center. This is down, and it'll head for the wall. Cabrera scores. This will kick up against the wall now. And now this is thrown wildly, just getting it into the infield. It's cut off, so all 3 runners are in to score.
Hey, talking about having a quality game, D-Row, with that base hit right there, that go-ahead RBI, that's his 4th run batted into the game.
I'm going to tell you what he's thinking right now, Dan. Bullpen, don't blow this for me because I'm getting my name in the paper and I'm getting interviewed big time after this one.
Stepping in now, Howie Kendrick, as he'll swing and miss at a first pitch slider at strike 1. 3 runs already home and a potential 4th standing at third base. Here's the 0-1. This is on the ground over to first. And that is into right field, a base hit. In to score is the runner from third. Now a 7-5 game.
Hey, there's a clean base hit right there, D-Row, to drive that runner in from third base.
Yeah, he was telling the boys, get it ready right here. I'm going to walk home on this one. That was easy to read through the hold, and he was able to take his time scoring from third.
Here now is Juan Soto. Fouled away. 0 for 2 for him to this point. Nothing in 1 count. Here it comes. And he'll try to hold back the swing, but he'll do so unsuccessfully as that's ruled a strike. Out in front of that one, but he stays alive and will do it again on 0-2. Still hanging with him. Another good swing to keep it going.
You know, taking you inside the mind of a batter right here, you can't get in auto swing mode. You still have to control the strike zone.
To first. To second for 1. Back to the pitcher covering. It's a double play and the inning is over. So they score 4 times on just 3 base hits. No errors and no one left on base. On now to the bottom half of inning number 4. The Nationals lead it 7-5. Just about set to go for the last of the 4th. But before we do that, here's Heidi Watney.
Matt, during the break, I caught up with the Mets manager to discuss his thoughts on his club's offense so far. And he's really pleased with how they've performed in run-scoring opportunities in this one. As a team, they're hitting over 500 with runners in scoring position, something that is way easier said than done. So undeniably, that's been a huge factor in this game.
Good stuff, Heidi. Thanks. So striding forward now, Dominic Smith. No official at bat for him, but he has scored a run in this one.
Things not looking very good so far in this one, but we're still in the middle innings. They're down by a couple of runs, and this would be the right place and the right time to get something going. The last thing they want to do is to try to come from behind and win this one in the 8th or 9th inning.
Off the plate and away there. 1 ball, no strikes. Halfway to 100 pitches. Here it is.
Nope, that's down.
In there, 2-1.
Count 2-1.
3-1 to the Mets left fielder.
You can bet they'd love ball 4 here. That gives the pitcher on deck an obvious bunt situation to move the runner into scoring position.
And that misses for ball 4. It's a leadoff walk that starts the bottom of the 4th. Eduardo Nunez will grab a bat and hit for the pitcher here.
Number 12, Eduardo.
You catch him napping, but he missed the bunt attempt. Strike 1.
You could tell he had made up his mind in the batter's box that he was taking that one with him. Great execution of a changeup. Kind of spoiled his plan right there.
Drops one down here, and he'll try to beat it out. And they will not get him at first as he's able to leg out the throw.
Now batting, shortstop, Ahmed Rosario.
And that'll bring in the former top prospect, Ahmed Rosario. No balls and 1 strike. It was a single for him in his last at-bat. One and 1 to the Mets leadoff hitter. The 1-1 home. Ground ball sent back up the middle. Step on the bag for 1. On to first to complete the double play.
Now batting, third baseman, J.D.
Digging in, J.D. Davis, runner in scoring position with two gone. First offering on its way.
0-1.
In the dirt here, but Suzuki's able to keep it in front of him. The tag's there, and he's out trying to steal third. Great throw. Mets go down quickly. They're down 7-5. Michael Wacha is out from the bullpen now as he'll make his first.
Number 45, Michael Wacha.
Infield shifted well to the right. Here's the first pitch. Maybe a little jumpy there as he swings through the fastball. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Swing and a miss, and he's quickly in the hole. 0-2. Here it comes. They haven't played perfectly as it's hit on the ground, and he'll step on first for the out. 3 unassisted.
The catcher, number 28, Kurt Suzuki.
Digging in and looking for more, Kurt Suzuki. His career line against Wacha. He's 0 for 4. First pitch on its way. Strike one to start the at-bat. A ball and a strike to count to Suzuki. 7 runs, 9 hits, 1 error thus far for the Nationals. A ball and 2 strikes now.
Might have been taking all the way right there. That pitch couldn't have split the strike zone any better, and you can bet he wants that one back at the plate.
Protecting with 2 strikes, went out of the zone that time, but he stays alive. The 1-2 pitch.
I got to count 2-2.
Line drive, base hit.
They talk about having a day. How about 3 at-bats, 3 knocks? Not a bad day, D-Row.
We used to say in the big leagues on the bench, anybody can get 2. Can you get 3? And if you get 3, who's on the hook for 4?
In now as Asdrubal Cabrera, as he will take strike 1 on the fastball here. No balls and a strike. Last time up he was hit by a pitch. And he gets him to swing through that one. He's in control. 0-2. Suzuki leads off first with 1 away. Now a ball grounded to short. This could be 2. McNeil's got it for 1. On to first as they get the double play to get him out of the inning. Fair to say, oh my goodness, these folks are not headed for a career on Broadway. More to come on the show Sunday Baseball after this. Leading off the inning, J.D. Davis, and they'll need him to get something going here.
The third baseman, J.D. Davis.
First pitch coming. Here it is. In there. 0-1. Hit on the ground out to short. Turner has it. And a good throw gets him 1 gone.
Now batting, number 6.
So here's Jeff McNeil. Singled home a run in his last time up. First offering on its way.
1-0. Oh, that's off the plate.
It's one thing to get hit around, but it's far worse when you're getting yourself into trouble by not throwing strikes. Every pitcher's been there, but it doesn't make it any less frustrating or unacceptable.
Now the 2-0 is looked at for the first strike.
Nasty 2-0 slider right there for a strike. No shame in tipping your hat.
He's fallen behind now, 3-1. Bases are empty, one man out. And it's up to a 3-2 full count now. Now the payoff pitch home. And a changeup couldn't get him to bite, and it's ball 4.
Now back, first baseman, Pete.
Digging in to try it again, Pete Alonso. A hit in 2 tries so far. He's ready. Here's the first offering.
Ball 1, no strike.
The 1-0 home. Popped him up. Zimmerman is under it. He's got it, and there are 2 down now.
The catcher, number 40, Wilson Ramos.
Standing in, Wilson Ramos. He was retired via the ground ball last time up. Here's the first pitch to him. Lifted in the air to right field. And he'll get there in plenty of time to put this one away, and that ends the inning. Mets leave 1. They're down 7-5. Coming to the plate now, Ryan Zimmerman. He's 1 for 2 in the ball game.
The first baseman, Ryan Zimmerman.
First delivery to him on the way. Now a swing from Zimmerman as this one's on the ground to short. Throw to first gets him, so the leadoff man's retired here to begin the 6th.
The pitcher, number 46, Patrick Corbin.
Stepping in, Patrick Corbin. He successfully laid down a sac bunt in his last plate appearance.
And not easy to do in today's game. High velocity, exploding breaking stuff. He executed that sac bunt perfectly.
1 ball, no strikes the count. Fly ball out toward left center field. Smith comes on and makes the catch in shallow left for out number 2.
Now batting, the shortstop, Trey Turner.
So the lineup flips over, and digging in
For him this time, no good reason for walking him right here.
Fielded cleanly. Throw to first will get him easily, and the side is retired. So nothing happening this time around. 6th, 7th, and 8th place hitters due up in the bottom of inning number 6. The Nationals are out in front here, 7-5. Ready to go for the last half of the inning. Now at the plate, Michael
The
Conforto.
right fielder, Michael Conforto.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Not surprisingly here, this is on the ground to the right side. And he'll take it to the bag himself for the out.
Now batting, The center fielder, Jake Marisnick.
Here's Jake Marisnick. He's 0 for 2 with a strikeout in this one. First pitch on its way.
It might be time for this guy to start mixing his pitches up a little bit better. He's pitching poorly, but you look at his first pitch strike percentage at over 70%. This team batting has a pretty good idea what his game plan is.
The windup and the 0-1. Lays off the slider, and it's 1-1. 5 runs, 6 hits, and no errors on the Mets line score so far. Now a swing, and he just fouls this one away. Here's the 1-2 delivery.
Full count, 3-2.
And a fastball blew it right by him, and they're 2 down.
Now batting, left fielder.
Stepping into the box, Dominic Smith. He's been hit by a pitch and walked in the game thus far. First pitch of the at-bat. And a changeup here misses off the corner to start him out. It's ball 1. And that pitch misses in the dirt, and it's 2-0 now.
Not a great spot to be in right here, 2-0, but I'm not so sure why he's pitching this guy so cautiously. A bottom of the order guy you don't normally see getting pitched like this.
And he gets this fastball over. It's 2-1. Now the pitch.
Very rarely does a pitcher like this leave one in a location like that. That's a pitch right there he'd like to have back. He'd love to swing at that one again.
Bases are empty here with 2 men out. This is pulled into right. That gets down, and he's got himself a base hit. So worst case scenario, a 2-out base hit, and the pitcher will not lead off next inning. Luis Guillorme will look for some 2-out magic here as he'll pinch hit with 2 gone and a runner at first.
Luis Guillorme.
And he gets ahead here with the fastball. Strike 1. In the dirt here. And boy, he didn't quite know what to do on that one, but he's lucky to barely get back at first. Set to deliver on 0-2. Here it comes. And an off-speed pitch swung on and missed, and with that, the side is retired. Mets strand 1. They're down 2, 7-5. Brad Brock will come on in relief as he'll make his 2nd appearance of the season so far.
Brad Brock.
Into the box now, Adam Eaton. 2 for 3 for him so far, including a triple.
Center fielder, number 2, Adam.
Here's the first pitch to him. Try to bunt for a base hit here as he gets this one down. But a foul ball here, 0-1. Now the pitch. And he popped him up. Davis in foul ground, but this will land untouched. Two quick strikes, and now the 0-2. Now a ball lined to the left side, but this is a foul ball. The 0-2 once more. Hit on the ground out to short. Rosario's got it. And the off-balance throw beats him at first, and that's a tough play.
Now batting, the second baseman, Howie Kendrick.
Striding in once again, Howie Kendrick. He singled his last time up. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Heading out towards shallow right. Here comes the right fielder. He gets there, and that's the second out.
The left fielder, number 22, Juan Soto.
Juan Soto to the plate now. He was a double play victim last time around.
He doesn't have to worry about that. No one on base right now. Try and get something up so you can drive the baseball.
Ball one. 2 out, no.
Following the code not to miss down and into a lefty. Everything on the outer half of the plate.
The 1-1 is taken for ball 2. Now the 2-1 pitch will not catch the zone. Ball 3.
When you're playing close games like this, base runners mean everything, so he can ill afford to start giving away free passes.
Bases are empty here with 2 men out. And that one's taken outside for a ball. He walked him. So no 1-2-3 inning here. They've got themselves a 2-out base runner.
You know, it takes a lot of discipline to watch a pitch like that go by, but on a 3-1 count, he had the luxury of being a little bit more selective up there. Good take and a walk is the result.
Striding in, Eric Thames. First offering on its way. Maybe trying to back him up a bit there with the fastball. A runner on first with 2 away. Swing and a miss. Little too anxious there. 1-1. Has a look. Now the pitch. Pulled toward right center field. Long run for the right fielder. He's there to make the play, and that'll retire the side. Nationals leave 1. They lead it 7-5. Hunter Strickland gets the call from the pen to take over on the mound and start the home 7th.
Number 60, Hunter Strickland.
Now back to the top of the lineup. Stepping in, Ahmed Rosario. He'll try and get something started in the home half of the 7th.
Even know we're moving into the back end of this game. They're only down by a couple of runs. You know that old slogan, a bloop and a blast. They could certainly use that right now.
Starts him out with a changeup off the plate for ball 1. The 1-0 home.
That's the exact spot to lean on as a reliever. As a hitter, you just have to tip your cap and look for the next one.
Ready with the 1-1. drilled right back up the middle. And this will find its way into center field for a leadoff single.
There's a hard hit ground ball. Pitcher not able to get a glove on it. Hard single up the middle.
Yeah, watch your lips right there, Dan. Sent it back right where it came from.
So now to the plate, J.D. Davis. As he'll look at a changeup that drops below the knees for ball one. Strickland has a good reputation for preventing the long ball. One swing can change the complexion of the ball game when you're coming in late, but he rarely lets that happen. Part of what makes him as effective as he is. And they got him.
So much for that leadoff single. That was a good move and a pretty quick tag by the first baseman, and it's like the hit never even happened.
One and one.
When the pitcher on the mound's establishing this kind of heater, you got to come off everything else and find a way to get that bat head in the zone.
Good idea with the change, but it's 2-1.
You know he's probably cheating on that inside pitch after he got jammed earlier. If you're on the mound right now, you want to try to hit that outside corner, and there's a pretty good chance you'll get him to roll over something.
The 2-1. 1 out, nobody on. High that time with the slider, taken for a ball.
Not a time to fool around right now on a 3-2 count with the middle part of the order coming up. Expect a good pitch to swing at.
And a fastball swung on and missed as he just reared back there. 2 away.
Talk about blowing it by a guy. Geez, I mean, that fastball was way behind him when the swing came through the zone. I have to think he was looking for something off speed, and he just couldn't pull the trigger on that fastball.
At the plate now, Jeff McNeil. As he takes a called strike at the knees, it's 0-1. 2 hits in 2 trips for him thus far. Here comes the 0-1. A swinging strike, and now it's 0-2.
I can't imagine he was sitting on fastball at his neck right there. He is going to have to lower his sights if he's going to have any chance.
2 out, nobody on. Can't get him to chase. It's 1-2.
Hey, I get it. He wants to set up that breaking ball down and away, but that 0-2 fastball wasn't even close.
Tried to shoot the corner and he missed it. 2-2. A swing and a drive to center field. That one's got a chance. Eaton going back, and that one is gone on a 2-strike count with 2 away in the inning. So it's a solo shot to dead center. Second home run early in the year, as it's now a 1-run game, 7-6 now.
Well, this guy's hot right now. Hit a bomb yesterday and hit another tape measure shot today. When he gets hot, he hits them in bunches. This could be the beginning of one of those extended hot streaks.
Up next for the Mets, the first baseman, Pete.
To the plate now, Pete Alonso, as he will look at a first pitch fastball for ball 1. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. 1-0 pitch on the way.
Outside, that's the ball.
Like to see him be looking to the opposite field with this next swing. Pitcher's trying to work you away.
Bases are empty here with 2 men out. And there's a swing and a miss. 2-1 now.
What I love right there is just the freedom in that hack. He ain't trying to do anything but hit the baseball as far as he can.
The 2-1 takes a pitch for strike number 2. And he comes back with a fastball. Strike 3 called, and the inning is over. Mets draw a hair closer thanks to the solo home run. We'll march on to the 8th. It's the Nationals 7 and the Mets 6. Stepping up now, Kurt Suzuki. He'll start us off in the 8th.
The catcher, number 28, Kurt Suzuki.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. No balls and a strike to count. Looking at his career totals, Suzuki is slugging a little under the 400 mark, so the chances of his connecting with the ball right here aren't particularly good. Got him out on his front foot. It's 0-2.
I know that feeling. Played 14 years in the big leagues and still can't hit a slider.
This is hit high in the air out toward left center. Marisnick is after it. He gets to it and makes the catch for the first out.
The third baseman, number 13, Asdrubal Cabrera.
So digging in now, Asdrubal Cabrera 0 for 2 on his line thus far. First delivery to him on the way. A 1-0 delivery. Now a good pitch around the knees, but it doesn't quite catch the bottom of the zone. 3-0 now. Due next, there's Ryan Zimmerman. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Asdrubal Cabrera ahead in a 3-1 count now. And it's up to a 3-2 full count now.
Hey, there was great arm action on that 3-1 changeup right here. He's got this guy thinking. That's the beauty right now. We go to a full count. Do you sit changeup or do you stay with the heater?
Now batting, the first baseman, Ryan Zimmerman.
Dylan Betances will come on out of the bullpen as he'll be appearing in his 3rd game this season.
Dylan Betances.
At the plate, Ryan Zimmerman, as he takes a fastball off the plate for a ball 1-0. He's working on a 1 for 3 thus far. Zimmerman now waiting the 1-0. 1 out, 1 on in a 1-run game. Helping him out here as he swings and misses to fall behind a ball and 2 strikes. Just hung in there on that one. The 1-2.
Great job right there. Scrambling a nasty breaking ball off the plate.
The 1-2 pitch. And this one's in the dirt, but it won't skip away far enough for the runner to advance. The 2-2 doesn't get the zone. Count full now.
Not a bad time right here to put that runner in motion. 3-2 count. You send the runner, and if it's a bad pitch, it's ball 4.
Runner at first here, 1 man out. And he fouls this one off. A payoff pitch one more time.
4 foul balls in this AB. Pitcher cannot find anywhere to go to put this guy away.
And he misses ball 4. So he comes out of the bullpen and immediately walks the first man he faces.
The pitcher, number 60.
Starlin Castro will get the call to pinch hit here, and he'll find he has a couple of runners aboard with only 1 out in the inning. Watches a fastball right there for strike 1. Castro, a former Miami Marlin, he became a member of this team after signing as a free agent earlier this season.
Yeah, he didn't have an opportunity to really get acclimated to this ball club. Showing up during the season.
And we'll have to leave it there as the play is made here to end the inning. Mets bullpen able to stem the tide. Not too many more shots left. Home half of the 8th coming up. It's the Nationals 7 and the Mets 6. Will Harris is on to pitch out of the bullpen in the bottom half of the 8th.
Number 36, Will Harris.
Ready for another shot now. Wilson Ramos, no hits in 3 tries so far. He's struck out once.
This thing's far from over, even though we're moving into the back end of this game. Only down by 1. All they need to do is get this leadoff guy, and they're an extra base hit away from tying this thing up.
First pitch on its way. Oh, had him chopping at that one. It's 0-1. And it's quickly 0-2. Tried to get him to chase the cutter there. A ball and 2 strikes.
Man, the pitcher let the guy off easy right there. That 0-2 pitch wasn't even close. I'd rate that as a non-competitive pitch.
The 1-2.
Well, he kind of got caught chasing the first 2 pitches out of the strike zone. But I think he's caught on to their game a little bit right now. 2 tough pitches that he took with 2 strikes, and now the count is 2-2.
Now here's the pitch. Toward the gap in right center. This is going to be a base hit, and he may take that big turn at first. Legs churning. He's headed for second. And he'll get in at second base as the tying runs aboard with a leadoff double.
The right fielder, number 30.
And this is just a cut fastball. He's trying to sneak in the back door. He's unable to get it done. Leaves it right over the heart of the plate, and that's just too easy for a guy like this. He's licking his chops as the ball arrives, and he drills it to the outfield for an extra base hit.
Runner at second now. Nobody out. And up next, the left-handed hitting Michael Conforto. First pitch of the at-bat is swung on and driven out to right center field. A ball that's well hit. But this is taken in on the warning track as the runner will tag from second. And he is in there at third as the possible tying run.
Now batting, the center fielder.
Digging in once again, Jake Marisnick. Not much in the way of productivity from him so far, but he's got a chance to come through here in a crucial spot.
Yeah, it's time now that he has to put the rest of those bats behind it, because none of that matters if he can clutch up when it really counts.
He's set. Here it comes.
At the ball.
This would seem like an easy RBI situation. 2-0 count, runner in scoring position, but you have to know there's an open base, and he might be pitching around you.
Two and one.
This is going to be an interesting at-bat. I think he has to be pitching for a strikeout here, so we'll see what kind of sequence he uses.
Cut fastball that time, but he doesn't bite, and now it's 3-1.
That's a close pitch right there, but I think he's just nibbling a little bit too much. Out of the pen sometimes, you just have to come in and go right after guys.
A man at third with one away. And a full count now, 3-2. Count remains full. And that misses, ball 4. So with one out, that'll at least set up the double play possibility here that could get them out of the inning.
I'm sure the manager is fine with that. He tried to entice him with that 3-2 pitch, but he didn't take the bait. First base was open, though, so he just needs to make a good pitch for a ground ball.
Now to the plate, Dominic Smith, as he's got a chance to tie this ball game up with that equalizing run just 90 feet away at third. First pitch on its way.
There are a couple of points in every game that could decide winning or losing. This is one of those critical spots. Time to make some great pitches.
The 1-0.
Boy, this hole he's digging on the mound is all his doing. If you can't throw strikes, you're not going to be out there very long.
Here it comes, 2-0. Checks his swing, but this pitch is right there for strike one. Two balls and a strike. Here it is. Fooled with the curveball there, and it's strike two.
Great pitch in that situation. If he makes contact on that one, more than likely he's hitting into a double play.
The 2-2.
I don't know if that was a great take or he got fooled. He's certainly trying to play it off like he knew what was coming. You could bet he'd be on alert for that curveball again.
Checked his swing there, and did he go? No, he did not, says the third base umpire, so it's ball 4.
Oh, man, that check swing was about as close as they get. Tough call for the umpire, but it goes the batter's way this time, and he draws the walk.
Robinson Cano will come on to pinch hit here in a big spot.
Number 24. Cano.
cut fastball in there. 1-1.
Obviously a huge situation in the game here, but at the plate he's got to keep it simple. He can't try to do too much just because the bases are juiced. At the very least, just find a way to get that tying run home from third.
Good break to that thing, and it's 1-2. Started to chase there. They'll appeal it down to third, and no swing. It's ball 2. Swing and a fly ball, but shallow, and that's not going to do it. Turner backs up and takes care of it. 2 away.
Wow, talk about frustrating. Not what you want to do with the bases loaded. A simple pop-up, and nothing productive comes out of that.
Ryan Harper answers the call to pitch here in a big spot. He inherits a bases-loaded jam, but needs just 1 out to get out of it.
This game's defensively for the Nationals. Now catcher, number 3, Tomas Nido.
Ahmed Rosario will be the first one to greet him, and he'll bat in a big spot here. Bases loaded here with the bases loaded, so he'll step out to rethink things. Trying to hold the lead. Here's the delivery. And this is off the glove of Suzuki as it bounces away. He'll come to the plate with it. He's safe at the plate. And we are tied here in the 8th.
This is why you've always got to be careful with a runner on third. He went with the slider there and just overthrew it and spiked it into the ground. He's going to have a hard time letting that one go.
Runners at second and third with 2 gone. Lifted in the air out towards left center. And he will get there to make the running play, and that will end the inning. But the tying run has come across here as we're set up for an exciting finish. We've played 8 full, and we are tied 7-7. Edwin Diaz comes on now, and he's just hoping to keep this thing tied. No save opportunity here. Speedy Trey Turner digs in now. He homered earlier and is 2 for 3 to this point.
Hey, it's never easy scoring runs against a closer, but this lineup is setting up perfectly right now as the leadoff hitter leads off this inning.
Here we go with inning number 9 as the first pitch misses for ball 1. The 1-0.
1-1.
Liner toward right center. Oh, and he botches it. Around first, digging for 2. So problems out there in right field as this is going to wind up going as an E9. Here's the first pitch. Hard hit at third. And that'll get past his outstretched glove. It's a base hit. And the go-ahead run will move up to third and wisely hold there with nobody out.
Hey, Dan, this guy's having a monster series on the road. Were you aware of the home-road splits?
I think every player is, and sometimes it's a matter of being either comfortable on the mound or comfortable in a batter's box in some visiting ballparks, and some guys, quite frankly, like it better.
Into left center, and that will get down as he delivers.
At a premium, that's one makes you feel really good about yourself.
Into the box now, Juan Soto. As he'll look at a fastball in there on the outer half. It's 0-1.
He struggled a bit coming out of the bullpen here, so he needed that strike. Maybe it settles him down a little bit.
Ball one.
Boy, that's one of the toughest pitches to lay off. A hard breaking ball at the back foot. Tough take on a terrific pitch.
And they'll run this one in on him, and he can't connect, so he finds himself down 1-2 now.
In a big spot like this, you have to be looking for something you can handle. That pitch bunched him up completely, so I think he's trying to do a little bit too much right now.
And this is swung on and missed, and boy, they took care of a key man there. One away.
This has not been a weekend to remember for him. He's just been completely lost at the plate, flailing all over the place. Now that's his 6th strikeout of the series. They've really got him figured out.
Stepping in now, Eric Thames, as he will take a fastball in there at the knees for strike one. He comes into this appearance in the midst of a 1-for-4 day. From the belt, the pitch.
Nope, that's the ball.
Just missed with that heater, but even if he wanted to swing, I don't think he could have caught up to that one.
The 1-1 home. Now a flare out toward right center. McNeil trying to get there. He makes the running play. 2 down.
Now back, catcher, Kurt Suzuki.
Striding in now for the Nats, Kurt Suzuki, head-to-head against Edwin Diaz. He's a .333 hitter. Looking to keep this a 1-run game. The pitch.
Yep, that ball went out.
Yanked the slider across that time, laid off for a ball. Here's the 1-0. There's the fastball that gets the lower part of the zone, called for a strike. 2 men are on with 2 men out. Maybe too much break on the slider. 2-1.
Great chance right here as a hitter to be really aggressive. With 2 guys already on, pretty good shot. He's going to get a challenge pitch right here.
Here's the 2-1. Line to the right side. A leaping try, but it's out of his reach and into the outfield. The run scores from second. It's now a 9-7 contest.
Dan, that's a huge insurance run right there. Has to feel good as a hitter right there to not only get a ribby knock, but to give your team a little bit of breathing room.
It does, and it makes your pitcher go out there with a little bit more free and easy frame of mind instead of going in a 1-run game where every pitch is so important. You're 1 pitch away from a solo tying the game up. That's not the case now.
He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. The 1-0 is swung on and missed. Strike one.
I think it's about time to choke up on that bat and get that foot down. He's awfully tardy right now.
No, that's down.
And he lays off for a ball. 2-1.
His pitch count is getting up there in the inning now. He needs to get this frame over with sooner than later, so forcing contact and getting the defense involved is probably the best thing he can do.
In the dirt here. Good job to corral this quickly as the runners hold on. A bouncer to the left side. And the throw pulls the first baseman off the bag, and he's safe at first.
And as a former pitcher, I can tell you, nothing is more painful than having to get extra outs in an inning. That should have been out number 3 there. Instead, he has to refocus and get back to work.
So coming to the plate, Ryan Zimmerman, 8th batter of the inning now with the bases loaded and 2 away. Robert Gesellman takes over now with 2 gone here in the top of inning number 9.
Number 65, Robert Gesellman.
First delivery to him on the way. Swing and a miss, 0-1. Oh-1 count. The pitch. Takes this the other way to right. And he has delivered one of the biggest at-bats of the afternoon as he cashes in with a base hit. Oh, but it's offline, so the run will score.
Hey, D-Roll, that's a big RBI right there to stretch this lead to 3. Takes a lot of pressure off your pitcher going into the bottom part of the inning.
Yeah, Dan, no doubt. As an offense, all you're trying to do is put your pitchers in positions to be successful. Giving them that 3-run cushion has to make you feel good.
Wilmer Defoe called on as a pinch hitter here in a big spot. He'll have the bases loaded with 2 out in the inning. Couldn't hold up on the curveball there as he went around for strike 1. According to the career numbers on the back of his baseball card, Defoe is slugging a little under the 400 mark, so the chances of his connecting with the ball right here aren't particularly good. Defoe stands just shy of 6 feet at 5'11" and bats from both sides of the plate. This is his 6th season for him in the big leagues. Here's the 0-2. Hit back up the middle. Scooped up. And the off-balance throw will be too late, so a good effort that time, but it's an infield single.
The bat, number 7, short, Trey Turner.
Trey Turner will stand in again as they're back at the top of the order and will go back here as well. This is when he led off the ball game as he really gets him off to a fast start with a solo home run. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Liner towards second. Well, this will be pulled in out there at second base, and that'll be that. So 4 score in the inning, but it could have been much worse as they wind up leaving the bases loaded. On now to the bottom of inning number 9. It's the Nationals 11 and the Mets 7. Wander Suero.
Wander Suero.
Stepping in, J.D. Davis. He went down on strikes last time up.
Yeah, and kind of shocked he got blown away with a fastball. You could tell he was late on that one, and we'll see if he tries to cheat to something this AB.
Grounded back up the middle. Turner loves it. And the off-balance throw gets him. Nice play for the out.
Now batting, number 6.
So stepping in, Jeff McNeil trying to keep it going. A perfect 3 for 3 thus far.
Boy, this guy right here in that last AB, how about straightaway center field? He hits a bomb, and as a pitcher, you're trying to pitch to the big part of the ballpark, but a guy like this, if he has pop to hit it out to center field, I might have to think pitching this guy down and away down on the corner.
A couple of righties starting to loosen now in the bullpen. Now the 0-1. This is on the ground over to first. And he'll step on first himself for the out.
Now batting, the first baseman, Pete Alonso.
So here's the cleanup hitter, Pete Alonso. He comes to the plate as the last chance for his side. 2 out here in the 9th. First offering on its way. Timing just to tick off there as this one's fouled off to the right. 2 out, nobody on. A ball and a strike to the Mets first baseman. Wisely lays off the cut fastball there. It's 2-1. Takes that one a little bit low. 3 balls and a strike now.
Good job to work the count and put himself back in the driver's seat. Started off with 1 strike, and now he's got the count in his favor, 3-1.
And there's a called strike 2 as now they're down to their final strike this afternoon. He sends it out to left field. Well hit. And that one is gone on a 2-strike count with 2 away in the inning. A solo shot here to left. First home run of the campaign for him. And just like that, it's down to a 3-run ball game.
Yeah, everyone in the stadium, including the guy in the mound, knew it was just a matter of time until this guy cranked one out of here. Well, that's the first one of the year, and many more are sure to follow.
Sean Doolittle takes the ball now in inning number 9, looking to close the door.
63, Sean Doolittle. Now batting, catcher.
Standing in now, Tomas Nido, as he lays off a fastball too low for ball 1. Now the 1-0. Just missing here, 2-0.
The last thing you want to do when you've got a 3-run lead in the 9th is give the other guys any sense of hope. It's a good time to challenge here on 2-0, especially since there's a good chance he's taking until he gets a strike.
Nope.
And that's ball 3 now as it just misses below the zone. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. And he misses ball 4. So he comes out of the bullpen and immediately walks the first man he faces.
That is just a great at-bat there. When you're down late, you need base runners any way you can get them. And that never-say-die mentality could be the difference. We'll see how it plays out.
Stepping up to the plate, Michael Conforto. From the stretch. Now a fastball that couldn't quite find the zone. It's ball 1. Doolittle, 33 years old. This is the final year of his current deal, so he'll be a free agent at season's end.
Hey, this guy has been an absolute solid player his entire big league career, and I expect him to have a ton of suitors come this offseason.
The 1-0. swing and a miss, and they're up against it now as they're down to their final strike of the afternoon. Has them down to their final strike. Here it comes. Swing and a miss. He struck him out, and that'll do it here as the ball game is over.
Well, it's getting more and more common in baseball now these days to use a ton of pitchers to get through a game, and it took 6 here to get the job done, but hey, they'll do whatever they can to get a W.
11-8 the final score in this ball game. The Washington Nationals came through when it mattered in the 9th on the way to the win. Ryan Harper claims the win out of the pen, his first. So that just about does it for Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, Heidi Watney, and our entire crew. I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, make your way over to theshownation.com.
The final line score for our ball game this afternoon. For the victorious Washington Nationals, 11 runs, 16 hits, 1 error, and 11 runners left on base. For the Mets, 8 runs on 11 hits, 2 errors. They left 9 runners on base. Time of the ball game, 4 hours exactly. Our paid attendance this afternoon at Citi Field, 41,922. The Mets thank you for your continued support and remind you to please get home safely.